get started. First thing you need to do is open the Keynote and then get a new document, and then you need to delete all, and then make sure that this the background of your presentation is transparent background, so you need to change this into no fill. Okay, now we need to bring the example for the subscribe button that we have to make. Bring it here, you see, and then the other one, bring it here too. Now we need to create something like this from the shape. Okay, first we need to put this one and then try to make like same size like this. I choose to make a little bit like rounded because I don't know, I feel like rounded is more sexier. Okay, now we bring the file picture. Okay, here create a save and then bring it here and then change the color maybe into like red or pink, maybe it's okay, and then make it little bit smaller. And now bring your picture on it, picture from the YouTube. Okay, you have to make it smaller also, and that's okay. And then now we bring this the Marvel Entertainment into your name of the YouTube. So I will keep my own YouTube. Here is here. You can choose photo, it's more like YouTube, and then bring it more like medium, yeah, like that, and then bring it here, change the color. Okay, and then now is here the subscriber. I just copy it from here and then just change the, okay, now maybe I change the color into the same color like this. See, a little bit the same, and then make it more like normal regular one, make it smaller, then bring it here. Okay, now we started with this the subscribe button. What we need to do is go to the shape again and then make it a little bit around it and then bring it more to the right. I try to make it a little bit the same like that. Okay, bring it down, change the color there like subscribe, put white and then make it smaller. Then now we need this 1, 2, 3, 4. So from these three, I think we just copy it from this one. And then make sure that we have the same size like that. Then we bring it down. And then we need one more here. Then bring it down. And then I think we need to adjust to make it more like, you know. And now what we need to do is we have to change this one, the color, into the same color like this. Okay, now we already have this one. So what we need to do is we bring this inside this. Then we have to delete first the text, and then we bring the like button. like button and then dislike button. Okay, I think we make it a little bit bigger to make it easy. Okay, now they have to make the same size. Now is the other part. And now we drag it here. Like let's say and see. And now we need this one. Then copy from here and then bring it here and then share and then bring it down. And now download again. Copy the share and then write the download. And then bring it down, bring it up, and then bring the download material in here. Make it the same size. Bring it up, and then bring it down here. And then now this the three dots. The three dots, I think I have it still here. Three dots. And put the three dots here and then make it the same tool like the original one. Okay, so we'll see the result. Okay, you got it now, like this. Okay, the part one is done. Now we have to create the second part, which is we have to create like this. Now we need to be duplicate this one, and then probably you have to delete it this one first. So you have already the subscribe. So this the second part is we have to change the subscribe into subscribed. Okay, so what we need to do is make it this buttons longer, and then we change this one into subscribed, and then we need this the button, the bell button, and the arrow button. Okay, first we need to make it even bigger to make it easier to duplicate one. Okay, make sure this knows the other one. Okay, now we bring the subscribe into up. This S is bigger. So need to bring this three to the pattern. Now we will see the result. Okay, now that's okay. Okay, I think we're done with this. Now we have to create the other parts. Like before, we have to duplicate, and then what we need to change about this is we have to change the light button and the bell. Now we have to change the bell into the active bell. We need to do is bring the active bell inside the slide and then make it smaller, like exactly the same size like this one. Make it, I think we have to make it bigger. You see this bell, Make it the same, exactly the same size like the original one. But I think we are done. Okay. Okay. Now you'll see the result. Now you'll see. Okay, now it's done. So now we create another slide again to change this one into the like button. Duplicate again this slide, and then we bring the activate like here into the slide, and then we make it same size like that one, and it's a little bit bigger. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So now we have already 4 slides, and then what we need more now. Basically, we already have all. What we need to do is now we have to animate. First, we need to make this animate, and then build, and then action, and then let's say moving. Maybe it's from bottom to top. Okay. See that moving? Maybe it's a little bit quicker. Zip, zip. Okay. And then we have to animate all this thing to make it quick. I think maybe we need to make it improve. And then here an effect. I like this one. Skip. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now we need to bring the cursor inside this. Okay. Okay, now we have to give an effect. This cursor, we use this dissolve. It's like coming. So try that. Okay, and then now we need to move this cursor into subscribe button. So what we need to do is with the cursor, and then add action button, and add a pad, and then click this move. See, the cursor is moved. So instead of move to the right, just drag it and then bring it to the subscribe button in here. Let's say here, maybe it's a little bit. Okay. See? Okay. And then this builder is after build 3, like this. Dun, dun. And then now keep an add action, and then try to create like pop. Look. Okay. Now the slide 1 is finished with the animation. Now we move to the second part of the animation. So we still need this cursor. So we copy the cursor and then bring it to the second slide. We cluster it again here, and then click the red button again. That is move like here, and then we need to bring this plus button and then move where we move into share button, then bring this original one here, click again the share, and then bring it back again, bring it up, and then delete it. So see, and now we give another action, another pop again. So we look, this cursor is after translation, and then the pop-up is after build. Okay, let's see from the beginning. Pop-up, pop-up, pop-up. Okay, now we have to bring the cursor again to the next slide, and then bring it into here to click the X button in here to make this pictures disappear. Okay, now put this plus button on the right and then click the move and then bring it into the X button in here, and then bring this, the original one, into the second place. Click this one, click again this one back, and then move up and then delete, and then we'll see. Okay, slide number 4 is finished. Now we move to slide number 5. So what we need to do is we have to make this disappear after clicking the X button. So we need to create the animation and then create the effect in the build out. Okay, change from the top to bottom. See, then maybe a little bit faster. Now we need to bring the cursor from the X button to the bell to make it activated. So this cursor should be moved to the bell together with the cube, together with this social media share. So let's see. Okay. Let's see from the beginning. Okay. So basically the slide number 5 is done because the cursor is already moved into this. So what we need to do is now we move to slide number 6, that is. So we need again the cursor, and then bring the cursor again and move, bring it here, and then bring this cursor into this. See? We need to bring the cursor. Then delete it. Okay, now we have to give more effect on the cursor. It's like take it away. Like we keep the opacity in here into 0, and then we do it with the build number 1. We should like fade it away like that. And on the bell, we have to give also the effect. Okay. Okay, we'll see the result. Okay, part number 6 is done. Now we create the closing or duplicate. Then I want to make all these item in one group and then group it, and then I want to create a build out effect. I think this is okay. And then now is this move. We'll see. Okay, now we'll see the result. Good. So now what you need to do is just export this file into movie. See, click here, movie, start playing, and then here we need to get a 0, 0, and then here you have an option to make more higher than this resolution. I choose like 1920 times 1080. I mean, that's okay for me. And then this, I use the 50 FPS. And then don't forget to create this 4S. And checklist this export with transparent background because sometimes you needed to put in another videos that you don't need to update something like screen or whatever. So and then you have to click save and then keep the name like close something and save it and it's done. Here is the result. When when you edit it on the iMovie, you need to give like something like sound to make it more interesting. So yeah, guys, that's all. Um, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Ciao.